I'm Sam Clark with Crimson Education. We're here at MIT to ask some big questions. Well, what is the best thing about MIT?
I'd probably say the people. The thing is, people at MIT are very spontaneous, and they're all about like just doing it. You know, if I have an idea, and let's go do something crazy, build a frickin' roller coaster on East Campus. Like, we're gonna build a frickin' roller coaster. You know, we're gonna do it. So, no, but like that happened like last year.
You built a roller coaster?
I built a roller coaster.
That's awesome.
The people, for sure. Lots of diversity. Lots of great people here.
I would agree. They're also very nice. He didn't mention that. Nice people, diverse people.
You get to know a lot of people who seem very normal, but they're actually super brilliant. And you don't know that initially, but after you hang out with them, you realize that they're both super smart and super cool. And these people are my friends. So.
Also, I would say the people. It's all very down-to-earth people, the people that I am with. You wouldn't necessarily expect them to be the most smart people in the world, but then when you start doing stuff with them, I'm like, oh my goodness, they're genius. So,
I think it's just like acceptance of having a passion for something nerdy.
Just not even something that grandiose, like just really little nerdy things, silly things that we share that like connects us, and then the support they give me and then I give them back. I think that's what I like about MIT the most.
What's the worst thing about MIT?
The work is very challenging, but I think that also is also a great thing as well. I don't think there really is a bad thing about this place.
For me, I think it's between either some of the really intense academic pressure. Like the culture here is very much like if you're not sleeping, you're doing it right, or if you're not taking like as many classes or as many units as can, you're not doing it right. And that it's not always the best environment for like people's mental health, for people who maybe don't have the same academic background coming into MIT. And I think that kind of culture of like if you're not like suffering, you're not doing it right, and like you should be able to like enjoy MIT and take things you love and not be drowning.
I'd say the worst thing is the homework.
The homework.
You know, here in particular, you have to know what you're getting into. Like, it's hard work, and you got to be prepared to do it, basically.
Lack of free time.
Research universities in general, a lot of the professors are incentivized to focus on their research and do what may not necessarily be in the best interests of the student, but what will get them tenure and what will get them more funding for their research.
What does a typical Saturday night look like for you guys?
What's that laugh? What happened last night?
The party scene's pretty big. People love to go out and party on the weekends.
I don't remember what happened. But
So is that a good night then? Yeah, we'll call that a good night. Okay, all right, perfect.
Weekends night, usually hang out with friends. Yeah.
There's no such thing as typical. I might go out partying, I might be working, I might be building a friggin' roller coaster.
As you do, yeah.
Yeah, so like there's nothing as like, what did I do last night? What was last night? Saturday. Friday night I was at a concert. Saturday night I was chilling and watching a movie with my cousin who came out for the weekend.
Amazing.
Yeah, so like there's certainly craziness if you want craziness, but there's also quietness if you want quietness. So.
There's a lot to do on Saturday nights. A good portion of fraternities are having social events most Saturdays, Fridays and Saturdays.
Peace at parties.
Peace at parties.
Just kidding.
Kidding. Okay. What is a peace at party?
We peace it and chill.
Peace out and chill. Great. Love that.
If you remember, what did you write your college application essay about?
So MIT is a bit different because they don't do the Common App. So MIT is like 5 or 6 like short 1-paragraph essays. So let's see, I did one about in my hometown, like jumping off the local bridge, like into the river below. Like that's something that everyone does. I did something about that.
They asked kind of what do you do with free time? What do you do to kind of release? And I said play guitar, and just kind of went in on what music means to me, and I don't know, how I just kind of like to spend my free time, how I like to relax. So
I'm working in an HIV vaccine lab, and I wrote something in line of that. I got interested in an HIV problem while I was senior at college, and I related to that, and it worked.
I wrote about like woodworking, which is something I was really involved in high school, like playing piano, I think
I honestly just wrote about singing. I was in an a cappella group here, and I just have always, like, since I was little, sung, and it was just cool to me to be able to be like, okay, they just want to hear about something I genuinely love.
So for me, the one that I remember the most is they wanted us to talk about a leadership opportunity that we've had. And for me, I wrote about the time when my family and we went on a mission trip to Juarez, Mexico. And I talked about how kind of interacting with that culture and having a leadership opportunity of kind of being in charge of the construction. We built a house for a family down there. And being able to use Spanish to mingle the cultures together. I just talked about that and how that kind of influenced my leadership approach. So
I wrote about my commitment to martial arts. I've been teaching in Cambridge martial arts for a few years, and I've been practicing for 13 years now. And so that's just a big part of my life, and just giving back to community is something I love doing. So.
Amazing. What martial art?
It's called Subak-do. It's a derivative of Taekwondo.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So apparently when you walk around MIT, sometimes you walk past this.
If you're interested in hearing more about the world's top universities, don't forget to subscribe.